And over at the National Assembly, the deployment of that U.S. missile defense system topped the agenda this Friday. The three main parties have conflicting positions, but have agreed to take steps toward a resolution. Myung-kil updates us on the developments there.
The ruling Saenuri Party said Friday that it will hold a Q&A next week on the government's decision to deploy THAAD to South Korea. It explained it was complying with a request from the opposition because it values cooperation.
The ruling party has agreed to the opposition's demand to hold a Q&A on the THAAD deployment on July 19th and 20th. We're fully cooperating.
But the party also reiterated its position that the THAAD deployment plan does not need parliamentary approval, rejecting a call from the minor opposition People's Party. The Saenuri Party also sided with the government in its assessment that the THAAD radar will not have an adverse impact on people's health, in response to public concern about electromagnetic radiation exposure. Meanwhile, the main opposition Minju Party of Korea held its first THAAD committee meeting with 8 of its lawmakers.
Our THAAD committee will discuss the problems with the decision-making process related to the THAAD deployment and set up countermeasures.
Woo, the committee chair, said the panel will continue to discuss the effectiveness of the system, including the diplomatic and economic impact. The Minju Party currently remains neutral about the plan, although some of its lawmakers have voiced their discontent. The minor opposition People's Party continued to push the government to reverse its decision.
The THAAD deployment plan should be scrapped. It should also be subject to parliamentary approval.
The party whip also urged the Minju Party to come out against the plan, adding that its stance will damage its identity as an opposition party. Myung-kil, Arirang News.